We're going to be doing a walk around inside and out. Take a look at it. Pretty nice car. Truck, I should call it a truck actually. It's a body on frame truck. Very nice trucks here, but they don't get the best gas mileage. Of course, they're big, heavy things. And they get, we'll look on the side sticker as we get around. I believe it's like 1721. And yes, I was right. It's a 1721 with 18 average. So we'll do a walk around of the outside here. This is the SR5 model. There's a Trail Premium, SR5, and the Limited. Has some cool features. The back windows here, of course the rear window, plus these side windows, if you can see in here, the striping. I don't know if you could see that on camera or not, but it's got heat there, so it makes it easier to see out in the winter, those back windows. Plus your wipers have heated strips under there to help heat those in the winter, so that's nice. So it's a nice big truck. We're going to go ahead and open the doors here, take a look inside, show you how much space it has. And in the back, tons of space. It's got five seats, 2 rows of seating, and this back space is pretty darn big. It's got plenty of room here. There's no under compartment. Some cars seem to have an under compartment. This doesn't seem like anything pulls up. But we have lots of nice storage. Looks like there's a little box here, which that's going to be your jack and things in there. Have just little compartment here, one over here, and another compartment over here. Have a DC and an AC, which is nice to have just there, real nice and simple. Lots of new cars and trucks starting to come with these, but they're still pretty rare, so it's nice to have that in there ready to go. Our back seats here, I gotta figure out how to put them down. But as you can see here, I'm up sitting inside this thing. There's tons of room. So that looks like a child seat. There we go. Press that down. Pretty sure we have to raise up the seats in the second row before these actually go all the way down. Let me get into the back row before I do that though. I'm 5'11", and the seat in the front seat is set up where I drive. And as you can see, this back row for me, sitting where I drive, I've got like 7 inches of space here or more. So plenty of room in the back seats here, and you know, very comfortable for anyone to drive in, anyone to be in the rear seats. So take a look at just the back before we put down the seats still. All our windows are auto. We've got the auto ones back here, regular handle, and then a couple little cup holders there. Now it's more like a bottle holder. Cups won't go in there that great, but it shows actually right here, no cup, just bottle. Back of the seats both have netting to hold stuff. Got our air conditioning and heat here. And now we also have 2 more DC cigarette lighter ports. So 2 nice ones there. Only thing we don't have back here, it looks like is nice cup holders, but they might be, yep, here they are. In this fold down section, we have 2 more cup holders, so that's nice. You can put actual, you know, more like cups in there rather than bottles. But tons of room back here, very spacious. Let's go ahead and put down the seats and see how much cargo room we have if you've only got 1 or 2 people in the car. So to put the seats fully flat, I believe you pull that up, and that'll go straight up, and then the seat will go down, but it looks like you also have to take off. Oh no, the headrest folds down, and then it should, there we go. Okay, let me do the other side. Pull up here to get the seat up. Tilt your headrest forward. Press the button. And we're flat. Now we have a whole lot of space. Very lot of space back there. That could hold anything you want for whatever you're going to do. I camp a lot and stuff. that would hold anything I could think of. It's got as much room as my Commander, maybe more. So let's go ahead to the front seat now, take a look at the front controls, and do a little drive. Get all these doors closed. Now this is the SR5. It's one of the more base models, but the seats are very nice. I don't think they're leather. They don't quite feel like it, but they're a very nice material. Up in front here, very nice look to everything. Nothing feels too cheap. We have soft touch here, so when you put your arm up, it's not going to hurt. We have some of our window controls here, lock and unlock, all auto for the window controls here. We have a window control there, which I'm not 100% sure what that one is. Maybe it's for the back gate, or maybe it's for the sunroof. But the sunroof controls are also up here. In the very front we have our sunroof controls, we have our garage door opener, and then we have some buttons for the traction control to be turned on and off, descent control. Here's our mirrors, which have a light on the ceiling when you open them. And another nice thing about it, in these big cars, they don't always cover all the way. The sun can still get in, but this has an extra little visor. Pretty nice. Go ahead and start it up as we keep looking around. We have some controls here for phone and everything. This will connect to Bluetooth to your phone. We have some more controls for the system. You got your select buttons and your enter or OK. And then you have your volume buttons. Over here you got your electronic mirrors. You have your light, how bright your lights are. Have looks like this is wiper heating, probably the heat for the wiper. Here you can turn on and off your AC plug. Got your blinker lights here, safety hazard lights. Your temperature controls are pretty big, but it's nice. I wish they were automatic. In the Limited or the Trail Premium, I believe they are automatic, but here we just have simple cold and hot. You got your AC button, you could select where it's going, and then over here is your fan amount. Down here you have a DC plug, as well as an auxiliary and a USB for plugging in your smartphone. Have a little cubby here. Have a little cubby up here as well for, it's your sunglass cubby. Down here we have two cup holders. Have our four-wheel drive set up. We're on two-wheel high now. You can go to four-wheel drive high gear, and there's also a low gear four-wheel drive for going over rocks and going slow when you need a lot of low-end torque power. Down here, shifter, and you can manually shift it, which I don't use that much, but it's nice when you're off-roading to be able to manually shift. You can keep it in certain gears. Have heated seats, and then we have this cubby here, which in here there's another DC plug, cigarette plug, and a lot of room here. Little coin holder, and then a little cubby up here for something up in there if you want to just have something stored. And the sides of both of these doors, same as the back, we have little cubbies for bottles and such. And then we have a pretty nice big glove compartment here. So let's go ahead now and just take it for a little drive and give you my thoughts on it. Overall, the interior is very nice. It's everything about the inside here is nice. I drove it over to where I'm at, just drove for a couple minutes, and it feels pretty good. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn off the camera and come back after I drive, because I don't want to record really while I'm driving, unless I could just leave this camera right here, but it's going to move around on me. So when we're driving this, it's very smooth. It feels great. The turning radius on this thing is very nice. That's one thing that I don't like about some big cars, is the turning radius is just sometimes junk. And this being a big truck that's meant for off-road, you put the wheel all the way to the side, you really turn. Even though you're in a big truck, you have a pretty nimble thing that can really get around tight corners and stuff. It has a good amount of power. It's a V6, I believe. I'll have to check that to make sure. I believe it's a V6 in here. I think there's only one engine choice, but it's plenty of power. It's an engine that's been used for a long time. I'll go ahead and give it some gas when we get up to this turn here. Going to be going back on a fairly fast road. I think it's 45 miles an hour. I'm in two-wheel drive and it is a little wet out now. I could switch to four-wheel drive, but there's no real reason to. So let's see, I'm at a stop sign right now, or a stoplight. Now I can go. When you turn, there's a little body roll, but I've driven in other big trucks and this one actually doesn't roll as much. It feels more like it has a little bit stiffer springs. So going around corners, it actually holds better than other cars that I've had that are big. I have a Jeep Commander that drives really nice, but around corners it's a little mushy. This did seem to hold the corner a little better. It's very quiet in here. You can't really hear any road noise. I mean, you hear the normal just little bit of stuff, but very quiet cabin, very nice ride, very smooth. The seats are comfortable. As we saw, there's plenty of room in both front and back. And steering is very tight, but also like not hard to turn. It's very nice steering. Overall, this thing is a well-built machine. It's the 2014 4Runner. Have any questions about it, let me know. I've been looking at these quite extensively. And I think I'll conclude the little review overview here. Take it for a little bit more drive and have a little bit more fun with it. But again, have any questions, let me know. We'll see y'all later.